You guys are in luck today because you get more footage of Big Ed shirtless playing some beach volleyball. And if that isn't enough to hold you here, we're also just gonna see him completely lose his mind with Liz. It's time for more 90 Day The Last Resort. I'm sorry it's been a minute. I've been dealing with the big C19, if you get what I mean. This is my first day where hopefully my voice sounds somewhat normal. So if I sound nasally, that's why. But I finally don't have a fever and I'm not stuck in bed. So let's get this video out to you guys. Without any further ado, let's get right on into it, shall we?
Should I go first and tell you what happened? And then you can tell me what happened, because I'm going to freak you out.
Okay.
So now we're starting off with the next day after the past life regression therapy that Big Ed and Liz did. We didn't actually get to see what Liz experienced, so we're about to hear that from her firsthand. And also we're going to see if I have proven correct on my hypothesis that Big Ed is just going to be playing the complete victim card, because if you remember last episode, he went back to a previous life of his where he was somehow a circus worker before circuses were things, and he was being dangled by his metal shoes and spun around upside down. I don't really know what happened still. He was like dressed as a leprechaun. The whole thing was confusing, but I just know he's gonna try to produce some tears over it in order to make Liz feel bad about putting him through such a harrowing therapy experience. If this man had his way, they would just never go to therapy and just be fine all the time, even though he's the most insufferable person ever without therapy. And even that I don't think can fix, you know, certain parts of Big Ed.
I had no eyes, but yet I could see myself, and I had a funny, stupid hat on.
I don't know to believe in leprechauns now or not.
Well, you should believe in them, Liz, because you're dating one. You are officially dating a leprechaun. Even though it wasn't a past life, I'm going to start referring to Ed as a leprechaun because it is part of his lore at this point. I'm still so confused at why he tried to make such an out-of-pocket past life. It just is so Big Ed to be so over the top and theatrical with your made-up fake life that you have while you're being fake hypnotized.
What would be like a really straight, non-joking profession? I would be completely shocked if you were like a monk in the past.
Yeah, Ed would not last 2 seconds as a monk. He realized they have to swear a vow of silence most times. Ed would literally spontaneously combust, which in that case, I guess I would like to see him try to become a monk because it would be the most hilarious thing that he would fail pretty much instantly. We all know this dude is the worst at the silent game.
Ed the monk. I'll take it. I'd have to be quiet. Can you imagine? They would kick me out of the temple.
And he pretty much agrees with me, actually. We get a very rare moment of self-introspection with Ed where he's actually realizing, actually, no, I don't ever shut up. I pretty much am constantly blabbering about something. So, yeah, I could never be a monk. That was a stupid idea, Liz. Sorry.
It was a sad life, but I gotta really love myself and not feel I have to perform. I just need to be who I am.
That's the problem, Ed. You've been performing your whole life so hard and trying to be this character that you're not, you know, the Big Ed character that we see that he makes terrible merch of with every single item under the sun that you could possibly imagine. Seriously, if you needed Big Ed car seat covers, I guarantee you he's got you covered in some capacity, all right? This man is a print-on-demand drop-shipping legend. That character has enveloped his life so much that I don't even think there is a true Big Ed underneath all that. He'd have to rediscover his whole personality because I don't think it truly exists anymore under the character. He's become one with the enigma of Big Ed.
I don't want to take the Big Ed out of Ed. I just want a little bit more of a mature Ed. This is really nice to see this side of you.
And I know I've mentioned this somewhat before, but Ed's face when he gets praised by Liz, which is way more often than it should be, is the most frustrating thing ever. He does this little lip pucker and then just looks almost like cross-eyed up to the sky as if he's just trying to be the most doofy caricature of himself. And I just don't get why he makes his face, bro. It's so triggering. Everything about this man just triggers me, I swear.
I only went to one lifetime, but I knew that I've been reincarnated 28 times.
Okay, Liz, that's cap. They're both playing so hard with this, dude. Oh my god, this is the weirdest form of therapy. You realize TLC is spending millions of dollars on this show. They're supposed to bring out real therapists, and instead they just have this stuff, which is supposed to help them, and instead Liz and Ed are treating it like a D&D campaign. Yeah, I actually realized I've been reincarnated 28 times, actually. Yeah, and one time I was a superhero, and I flew everywhere. It was pretty cool. Liz, shut the hell up. You know this is a lie.
And you've been in my life 7.
Really?
You were there.
Wow. I didn't see anyone.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Ed is such a freaking dirtbag, dude. Oh my god. She's like, yeah, I got reincarnated 28 times, and I saw you 7 of the times. So literally a quarter of my lives I've lived so far, I've been tormented by having to be in a relationship with you. And Big Ed's like, oh, I didn't see you once, actually. Yeah, it was pretty much just me and the circus. So you were not even a forethought for me. So sorry about that. You just didn't exist in my previous life. Anyway, let's move on. All right, buddy. You didn't have to point that out.
I told him that I would show him love unconditionally.
And Liz says that Ed wasn't even there for her in these 7 times that they were in the same life together, you know, in their past life experiences. This is so hard to talk about, bro, because it feels like some like the Matrix level plot where I watched it when I was 12 and all the, you know, higher level themes in that movie just went straight over my head. I can't even follow right now, but I'm pretty sure she basically just got abandoned by Ed in multiple lifetimes, much like this life where he seems to leave her whenever she gets emotional. It's the same thing. And yeah, speaking of emotional, she literally started crying under her mask while doing this past life regression. So I do think that her whole relationship with Ed is just so traumatic. She can't truly think about it, you know, without any distractions, without starting to physically cry. Like the pain manifests itself through tears. If that isn't a great sign of your amazing relationship, I don't know what is.
I need to start using my voice more. I do feel like I need to bring that to the relationship. I just feel like we need to work on how I can do that.
And look, I don't expect these people to make a 180 turnaround in the 2 weeks or whatever that they're here like the show expects them to do. All right, it takes a long time with therapy, trust me. I know this personally, and speaking to a psychologist or a psychiatrist to really start making some actual gains with yourself and the way that you live your life. But the way that they went and did this crappy past life regression thing and then pulled away the most surface level things from it. Ed said, I need to be less funny and try to focus on you more. And Liz was like, I need to stick up for myself more. Like, no freaking shit. If it really took you guys this much time to even realize those simple, minute details about what you're bringing to the relationship, or in this case, what you're not bringing to the relationship, you have utterly failed as a human, and you just don't understand how emotional, you know, relationships work. And I just feel bad for Liz, because it's like, what the hell has her past relationships been like to where she didn't understand this already? These two are absolutely children in adults' bodies. I swear, dude.
I still have a load of things to work on. I know that. There's no question that I want to be with you, that you're the one for me.
And it's like, pretty much, I think my side is solved. Like, yeah, I got a lot of stuff to work on, of course. I'm just going to tell you that so that you think I'm going to keep working on them. I'm not, but I do think that we can chill. I think that the rest of this vacation, let's just hang by the pool. We don't even need to go to any more therapy. And Liz is looking at him saying this like, no, dude, we have really not. We've only started the progress of fixing our massive problems in this crappy relationship. So don't be talking like that. But even though she just said she wants to stand up for herself more, I guarantee you she's not going to say that back to him. She's just going to be like, yeah, I agree, Ed. Yeah, let's go hang out by the pool, apparently.
I think we should really ask Petey if there is such a thing as future life hypnosis to see how Arkansas will work out.
Oh my God, imagine if that technology did exist. You know how dystopian the next like year of their life is gonna be in you know, an honest outlook of like where they're gonna be. Liz is gonna look into that future life regression and be like, oh my God, I need to get out right now. You know, that might actually be the most effective form of therapy if there was a possible thing to see that. Like the movie Click, it would just be all sadness for the most part. They would not get the happy ending, all right? She would be in the rain and outside the hospital crying, making you cry in the theater like a little whiny bitch. Oh, wait, you guys didn't cry to that movie? Okay, you have no soul then. Anyways, let's keep going. Now we're past the past life regression and it's the next night and they're starting to party, and what better thing to do than play some volleyball in the pool? This is totally not scripted, right? This is something that grown adults always want to do for fun.
Hey guys, what do you guys think? If there's a net in the pool, you want to play some pool volleyball?
And just when you thought it was going to be some, you know, fun on the show here, none of the ladies want to play. So we only have these weird middle-aged dudes, including Big Ed, playing volleyball in the pool. I'm sure you're experiencing some great B-roll footage right now, but I feel like this show is running out of things to say in these episodes. Like, they're realizing how unfixable these relationships are. So instead, they're like, all right, let's get some sports in here, even though all of you are unathletic as hell. Like, Ed is literally playing sharks and minnows and thinks that he is a piece of seaweed and can't move from his spot. Like, dude, you have to be chasing the freaking volleyball, please.
Ed, we had a night out the other night. We had a long talk about how we felt about having a guy's night out, and we don't want to exclude you from one.
So now it's post-volleyball game. Of course, Big Ed's team lost. And they're talking about the fact that they pretty much have been hanging out without Big Ed for this entire time. Like, they've been going out, having fun at night, and he hasn't even heard a peep about it because they really don't mess with him. It's funny how even the most messy people on this show do not respect Big Ed, nor do they like him. Like, that just shows how frustrating he is to be around as a person. But I do feel kind of bad because it probably reinforces feelings he has from, you know, being a child and being left out because he was different or annoying. And it's no different now. Even as a 50-something-year-old man, he's still being excluded, but it sounds like they want to include him in the next guy's night out. So let's hear what it is that they're going to be doing.
We want to go to strip club and have fun with us four.
Let's go.
Yeah,
But
we just need you to just dial it down a little, all right?
That's right. They want to hit the club, a very specific type of club where you be stripping your clothes off. You know what I mean? And I don't think that's a very good idea, guys. You do not want a guy like, honestly, I don't even want to go to one of those personally. I've always thought that's kind of an archaic, odd place to go to just waste your money. To me, it's like going to a movie theater and spending an exorbitant amount of money. Like the more money you spend, the better customer you are. Yes, I get that, but you don't even get to see the end of the movie, which is what everybody's there for. You know what I mean? But anyways, here's the thing. They're trying to hide this from their significant others. So you really think Ed is not going to snitch on all you guys that are out here trying to basically go to the club behind your girlfriend's backs, or in some cases, wives for some of these guys? You got it twisted. You didn't realize how much of a rat Big Ed truly is.
I know strippers who work in Key West.
You do?
Yeah, so I got the hookup.
Are you sure?
So like, look, I have no like emotional connection with this girl right now at all. But, like,
And this other dude is so gross on the show. He's literally like, dude, I know some strippers around here, bro, and we'll keep it low key, but I gotta go link up with them. Trust me, I got no emotional attachment to these girls though. Like just the way he talks is so frat bro. Like I'm so glad I don't follow the rest of this trash show, because I know the rest of these relationships are like 10 times worse without the cringe humor. It's just sad to watch.
There's no way in God's heaven that I'm going to lie to Liz and end up like them. Thank you, guys. I'm excited.
So Big Ed lies to them and says he's so excited, but in his talking head right before that, he says, yeah, I pretty much have to go snitch to Liz and tell them the plan. So it sounds like that's what the next episode's gonna be. Look, I understand. This was kind of a short one. It wasn't much in this episode besides Big Ed playing in the pool and also talking about that past life regression. But like I said, I'm sick. This is all we had this week. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. It sounds like next episode, there's going to be a massive blow-up fight when Big Ed admits that they did go to this club. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, shout out as always to my Patreon supporters. I will be relaunching that very soon. And as always, if you made it to the very end of this video, you are a legend. Shout out to you for supporting me. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. And until next time, peace out.